Hello, and welcome to another stream. No, this isn't a stream, this is a vlog. Anyways, welcome aboard. Where has this man been? All I can tell you is life. Life is what happened. Hello, this is K-BAS speaking, so... yeah, where has this boy been? Shoot, where have I really been? Let me think on that for a second. Mostly, besides just handling real life, I've been bounced off between a few games here or there. Haven't really recorded that much. As you can see on my, well, not as you can see. Well, you can see. I mean, I'm on Dragon Ball right now. That last time I played Dragon Ball, I ran with that weird team that I was cocking up with my boy Jiren. And mess with Majin Buu and Kid Buu. So I kind of definitely, what's the word I want to use? What is that word I could use? So I finally caved in and realized, you know what? I kind of definitely do need a top tier character. And when I look at what's considered top tier and current meta pick, I kind of see myself leaning towards Kid Buu. The guy got pressure. He does have some mix-ups. So I'm like, yeah, I can work with that. I'm also considering GT Goku if I really don't vibe with Kid Buu. Then again, I never fought GT Goku, so there's that. I might even also put in Ultra Instinct Goku. Though it just feels like Jiren and Ultra Instinct Goku almost fills the same function, except Ultra Instinct Goku has better mix-up. It's something I'm considering. I know now Broly consider top tier, and he probably is the best character for me considering how I play. But I've been having this issue where I realize, yo, K-BAS, you're kinda, with your whole methodical gameplay and slow pace, maybe you should be playing grapplers. And I just kinda be like, but do I? Like, grapplers maybe fit me, but do I really want to play a grappler? Am I going to start playing Walsy and Uniclear? Am I going to start playing Kira and Connor Hearts? And I'm just like, I don't want to. I really don't want to. Granted, the one grappler who I can say I do actually like that I do play will be E Honda from Street Fighter 5. So, I do actually like E Honda. And I can't say I don't like command grabs because command grabs are amazing. They just take the thinking out of the how do I open these people up. But then I just think, do I really want to play a command grab character? Maybe as well because I am not good at playing the footsie game, and the command grab characters generally have to play that game very honestly. Unlike other characters like Yuzuriha, who can just teleport, or other characters who just don't have to do it. Neutral, just control neutral. That's one reason I play neutral, strong characters. But I at least will have Broly in my back pocket. I might eventually cave in if I start losing too much and be like, man, fuck this. But for right now, I am trying to still stick with who do I really want to play with. And to be honest, I can't even say that I really wanted to play with Majin Buu. But I can't really say I hate him either, because, I mean, one, he rocking pink. Pink is the best color. I fuck with that. But then also, he is kind of the next comedy relief character who's kind of actually here. I mean, I would love to have Great Saiyan Man, but I don't think I'm going to get him. So, yeah, I could, see myself playing Majin Buu. He's kind of, has that comedy thing going on, and I dig that. And then also, function-wise, I mean, I do need a character who has a good assist, which Fat Throw seems to be really good. As well as, since I don't really have mix-up, the next thing you can do is reset, because I have to do that with Mech Huzoi and Melty Blood. So, I'm like, I can see myself messing with him. So yeah, now, after that beatdown I took from that last video I put up, I kind of got scared off. I'm like, you know what? Let me step away from this for a bit and kind of, calm down, calm myself down a bit, because your boy does have anger management issues when it comes to losing. Same thing with Power Rangers. Like right now, even Power Rangers, I changed my team in Power Rangers again. And I'm just like, do I stay consistent with anything? But yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, yeah. So actually, to even step away from getting angry, I did start playing a few single player games. Just less tension, less pressure. And one of those games that I've been playing was Tales of Zestiria. And I used to be a bit Tales fan because I liked it. Liked how their games are very close to the fighting games almost. Real time action. I'm about that and everything. Cool. But I played Tales of Zestiria, and I'm kind of like head scratching myself because the game has a lot of stuff going on with this whole titles, how to learn arts, and I'm just like, yo, can I just have a real-time action RPG and just go with that? But I made that mistake. Tales of Zestiria apparently is a whole other beast, and I mean, I like the stories, I like the characters so far, but trying to actually learn the game is kind of it's not as simple as I thought it was. The last Tales game I did play... Oh, wow. That just happened out of nowhere. Anyway, yeah, the last Tales game I did play and enjoy was Tales of Grace, which I kind of think I should just go back to that. The only reason I haven't gone back to that because that requires me to bring out my PS3, and I'm just not feeling that at the moment. So, yeah. So, I'm playing Tales of Zestiria, and it's kind of rough, but I'm going to try to go in hard on that, at least a bit. I at least already put in at least 2 hours. Don't know if I'm really going to stream that. I'm really not the type to try to stream RPGs, at least that's my initial thought process. That might change. I don't know. In fact, speaking of streaming, I guess I could talk about that. I've been having trouble streaming, or rather trying to set up streaming with OBS, so I kind of just like, you know what, I'm gonna go back to Elgato and this streaming until I kind of get this OBS thing done proper. So yeah, that's kind of in with that. What am I doing here? Yeah, so streaming maybe this weekend, since might do it this weekend since I actually have this weekend off and whatnot. And so yeah, well, actually I think there's a Blade Strangers tournament going on. In fact, that's in this game that I've been trying to go back hard on, Blade Stranger. If you saw what happened to me in my other video in Blade Stranger where I versus Trilogy, I got my ass whooped, and I was like, actually, I was scarred for a minute. Because of that, something I did cut out was, before my video ended, they were going to do a mirror match with Kawase, and my little ego could not handle that. I'm like, nope, not going to do a mirror match, not ready to lose my character, I am not ready for that. So yeah, I just like bowed out after that stomping. But because of that stomping, I went back in hard, going to training mode, learning some stuff, that I'm like, there's actually a lot more going on here than I initially thought. But you know what? That's what armchair analysts do, or people who are not at that competent state. Yeah, if you don't want me by competent state, apparently there is, I believe they call it 5 level of skill acquisition, and let's see if I can look this up real quick. Did I say 5 skills or 5 stages? I'm at 5 stages. Yeah, there's something called the 5 stages of skill acquisition. So let's see if I can find that. Here we are. Let's see if I found this. Yeah, your boy, alright, here we go. So yeah, there's like 5 more or less stages, or level, you call it, of skill acquisition. There's the novice level, where pretty much you're just trying to get your feet wet and you don't know what the heck is going on, and you're just trying to run through this. That's actually where I'm at when it comes to RPG, because one of the things that's turning away from RPG is there's usually a lot of micromanagement of items and stats and whatnot. And typically, I am just not a fan of trying to do that. I'm usually just trying to. In fact, normally with RPGs, I really just care for the story most of the time. And very few I care for the actual gameplay mechanics. And besides the Tales game and maybe the Tri-Ace, since I did play Star Ocean and I was digging that, but that's more or less because those are very closely to action games, which I'm very used to. But then I do actually appreciate the strategy games. So, well, usually the turn-based strategy games. Usually like I want to say, I kind of appreciate this game. I can't play it to this game, but I appreciate this game. So I do like those. But yeah, that's why I am when it comes to RPGs. But then there's the advanced beginner, which is a state of where basically you're not comfortable with what you're getting yourself into, but you're still not fully aware of all capabilities, and you probably still have issues of, like, well, for me, I could say definitely execution. I definitely had the issue of still executing consistently. That's one of the reasons why I'm still wondering if I'm still going to invest into Power Rangers, because that game just requires such long combos, and generally my mind just turns itself off at that point, or my hands just start shaking once I just start doing stuff a lot. That's why I play a lot of passively, because when I'm trying to do a lot of stuff, I start getting anxious and everything just falls apart. But yeah, and then there's the competence stage. Now this is the stage that I generally want to get to with most of the games I touch, and at least enjoy and touch, like the Battle Arena games out there, like the Gundam game that I just got my hands on that I'm going to try to play. I want to get to the competence stage where basically I know what I'm doing, I can execute what I want to do, but I also haven't gone to that level of, I know, well, usually I can also know, hey, what did I did wrong, and recognize problem solving and whatnot. Because in my opinion, that's what I feel is the at least fundamental what you need to do in fighting is learn how to problem solve when you got a problem. The times when I do get really frustrated, upset, is when I don't know what I'm doing wrong, generally. But I'm starting to at least get that with some games, thanks to some people telling me, like for starter with Dragon Ball. I'm starting to realize that, hey, you know what? How much I do think this game is sort of, you know, I do think the game is balanced. No, the game is more or less balanced to a somewhat healthy degree. The issue is, am I able to make the team who I desire work? No, my skills in that is not that strong. I am not willing to go and invest to learn all the different option selects, learn the good Oki or set play scenarios, because outside of Jiren, who is my most favorite character, who I even myself haven't learned how to properly play proficiently, I'm not willing to put that much effort in this game compared to other games. Like Blade Stranger, yeah. After losing Blade Stranger, I was going in hard trying to learn the frame data, what are my setups and everything. While this game, I'm just trying to not blow up. That's kind of just like my first stage, just not blow up, which is why I say I'm at the novice state. So I kind of want to get competent in this game, but I'm realizing I'm not there. In fact, I think I just got repetitive. But regardless, the thing I'm now realizing is, you know what? I now actually need to go with some of the, I guess, quote-unquote meta picks, or basically the stuff that's going to make my life easier. People told me I need to have a beam assist. That's why I got Kid Buu for his, okay, well, he doesn't have a, well, I'm kind of trying to figure out if I'm going to go beam assist with Kid Buu or stick with this. I mean, someone told me that, you know, this is a really good lockdown assist, but then look at the characters who I have. I mean, Buu, yeah, Buu can work with this. Right, Buu can work with this due to the mix-up. But Jiren can't really do anything. I mean, I love my boy, but he's not mix-up. I mean, he has it, but he staggers. That's what he's about. He's about those staggers. And then just make people explode after he touches them. But that's neither here or there. Well, I'm not sure that was correct. But anyways, yeah, that's. But get back to the 5-skill acquisition. Then there's a proficient and expert, and there are only for games that I probably truly love, where I want to get to the proficient and expert stage. Like, well, Blade Stranger, yeah, I want to get to proficient. I want to get to the proficient, even the expert stage as possible. I'm already even confident that it won't take too long for me to get there with that. Nitro plus Blaster, I think I'm definitely at proficient, and just actually I probably should explain what proficient means. Well, the proficient stage basically means pretty much you know what you're doing, you can do it when you want to, and pretty much you can also analyze stuff and pretty much understand what is going on, what you did wrong and whatnot. You know what, on second reflection, I can't really say that I'm proficient at many games I even like. At best, maybe Melty Blood, but then again, it's also been almost months since I played Melty Blood, so I can't act like I never forget stuff. In fact, that is what I've been learning. Your boy is not good at remembering stuff. He does have to start taking notes, which is something he didn't want to do, but kind of has to now. I am going to be one of the people who like take notes down on everything and review them, because my ability to keep all that information in it's not that great. It's not that great. So yeah, definitely gonna go that route. So with that, yeah, I'm pretty much maybe barely at proficient with Nitro plus Blaster and Melted Blood. And every other game is I'm either at the advanced beginner or competent. But I'd definitely like to get to proficient with at least most of the games I enjoy. And at least with Expert, I at least want to be there with Melty Blood. Melty Blood. Nitro plus Blaster, obviously. Bad Fantasia, if God willing, we ever got good netcode with that game. But yeah, I would definitely like to get that with there. But yeah, that's where I've been. But most of the time, I usually like to stick within the competent to maybe advanced beginning with most stuff I touch my hands on. So yeah, that's where I'm at least currently. So yeah, that's what your boys are doing. Actually, let's take a look at something real quick. So, talk about Play Stranger. Well, actually, one game I have been playing that actually been very entertaining has been Assault Spy from, I want to say, North America. I think they published it, but they didn't make it. But yeah, there's this PC game called Assault Spy. I definitely did a run of that game already one time. It was just a survival run, but I decided, you know what, let me go ahead and just see what this, you know, campaign mode was about. Didn't really care for the campaign that much. I mean, well, it was funny. I did enjoy that. But when I got to unlock more move sets, I was kind of hitting my head like, yo, I should have been unlocking these moves from the beginning. I mean, granted, I'd say the game is at a state where you don't have to get the additional move sets, which I do like, because I usually like when my games allow me to be at a state where I can beat the game. What, I wouldn't say beat the game. Well, I like my games that's like very arcadey, where your base skills will already allow you. Well, let me say base skills. Your base or default tool set will allow you to beat the game already, but you can use these additional mechanics and power ups just to, you know, advance, so help you with the advance of the game should you want to go that route. And thankfully, like I said, Soul Spike definitely still falls in that, because I didn't have to get the upgrades, but boy do I like some of the upgrades, since the boy Azuma, I believe he's the blue haired dude with the suitcase, he has a lot of just frame attacks, which allows him to build his meter more faster. And bro, doing those things is fun. I love my just frame stuff. I mean, that's just, well, okay, let me say, I can't say I love just frames, but usually it's a very satisfying feeling when you can do it, which is one of the reasons why I haven't played actually Soul Calibur 6 that much. Since I mean, I've different my character with Raphael, but the character who I really have my heart set on, who I hope would have been released or announced around this time, was Setsuka. Setsuka? Yeah, I think it's called Setsuka. Her name is Setsuka, and she usually has a lot of just frame attacks, which was just a lot of fun to do in the game. I just like doing just frame stuff. Granted, I'm not saying I like to do one frame type stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely not about that life. Hell, even our boy Jerry here has some just frame from correct. What's a just frame, but yeah, he can at least do a relaunch with that, but I'm not gonna say I'm good at that. No, I think it's like a 2 to 3 frame link, and yeah, it's a difficult task.
Not bad.
Yeah. So I can't really say well, fine, I won't say I love it, but I like having stuff like it now and then. It's pretty fun. So yeah. So that's where I've been at. I think I'm gonna try to do a little bit more episodes of me just actually talking, chatting, maybe streaming if I ever get my streaming thing done proper. And I think I also at least fix the thing where now my videos are at least in watchable quality. I had an issue where I was having my videos in, well, not the most presentable quality. So I think I'm at a state where now I think I got them to be a little more better. Though, I won't lie, I have started considering maybe I want to invest into that 4K capture card, even though I don't use anything with 4K. But I still just realized how my capture card is just not that great. And of course I thought that. So yeah, that's where your boy K-BAS has been. So we'll see what happens in the future. Thanks for those who've been tuning in, and I will try to have more content out in the future. Peace.